What's the most blatant favoritism you've seen destroy a good NCO? Staff Sergeant Brendan Keller was the best NCO I ever served under. Guy had 12 years in the Army, 3 deployments. Every soldier in his platoon would have followed him anywhere. He knew everyone's name, their family situations, their problems. Stayed late helping privates study for promotion boards. Took care of his people like they were his own kids. Then Captain Holloway arrived as our new company commander. First day he brings his nephew Dalton Pierce straight from basic training, assigns him to Keller's squad. Pierce was everything a soldier shouldn't be. Showed up late to formation, failed his PT test twice, couldn't qualify with his rifle, made excuses for everything. Keller tried to mentor him, extra PT sessions before duty, personal coaching on the range, spent his own time trying to turn this kid around. Nothing worked. Pierce kept screwing up, but every time Keller wrote a counseling statement, Captain Holloway would tear it up. Give him another chance, Sergeant. He's adjusting to military life. Meanwhile, Keller's other soldiers watched this happen, started losing respect. Why should they work hard if Pierce could coast on family connections? The breaking point came during field training. We're doing live fire exercises. Pierce fell asleep on guard duty, middle of the night, supposed to be watching our perimeter. Keller found him passed out in his fighting position. Weapon lying in the dirt. Could have gotten people killed if this was real combat. Keller documented everything. Photos, witness statements, the whole package. Took it straight to Captain Holloway. Sir, Private Pierce endangered the entire platoon. This is grounds for Article 15 at minimum. Holloway barely looked at the paperwork. He was exhausted, Sergeant. You're being too hard on him. Too hard? Sir, every other soldier here is just as tired. They stayed awake because that's the job. That's when Holloway said the quiet part out loud. Look, Dalton's family. His mother is my sister. She's going through a rough divorce. Asked me to look after him. Keller just stared. So because he's your nephew, he gets special treatment while my other soldiers follow the rules? I'm not having this conversation, Sergeant. Dismissed. Word spread fast. The entire company knew Pierce was untouchable. Morale tanked. Good soldiers started requesting transfers. Nobody wanted to serve under a commander who played favorites. Keller kept doing his job professionally, but you could see it eating at him. The guy who used to joke around and boost morale became quiet, stressed, lost weight. 2 months later, deployment orders came down. Afghanistan. Keller's platoon was going, including Pierce. Before we left, Keller pulled Captain Holloway aside one last time. Sir, Private Pierce isn't ready for combat. He's a danger to himself and everyone around him. Holloway waved him off. He'll rise to the occasion. Combat makes soldiers out of boys. We deployed in June. First month was quiet. Routine patrols, checkpoint duty, nothing major. Then we got assigned to this village where intelligence said Taliban fighters were hiding weapons. Simple search operation. Keller briefed everyone 3 times. Made sure Pierce understood his role. We're clearing buildings when gunfire erupts. Ambush from multiple directions. Everyone takes cover, returns fire. Standard drill we practiced 100 times. Except Pierce. Kid completely froze. Dropped his weapon and curled up behind a wall, hands over his head crying. Keller had to run through open ground under fire to drag Pierce to safety. Took a bullet through his left shoulder doing it. Still managed to pull Pierce back to our position before collapsing. Medevac helicopter got Keller out. Doctors said the bullet missed his artery by centimeters. Any closer and he'd have bled out in that village. The wound ended his career. Medical discharge after 12 years of outstanding service. All because he had to save a soldier who never should have been there. Pierce got sent home early. Failure to adapt to military environment. General discharge, not even honorable. Gone within a week of the incident. Here's the part that still makes my blood boil. Captain Holloway wrote the after-action report. Said Pierce performed adequately under fire. Said Keller's wound was just bad luck. Recommended himself for a Bronze Star for leading the operation successfully. Got it approved too. Now he's a major, probably heading for lieutenant colonel. Keller works security at a shopping mall in Ohio. Permanent nerve damage in his shoulder. Can't lift his arm above his head. Takes pain medication daily. I visited him last year. Asked if he regretted trying to save Pierce. Every single day, he said. But what was I supposed to do? Let a kid die because his uncle's an idiot? That's not who I am. Holloway's sister sent Keller a fruit basket after he got discharged. Card said, "Thank you for protecting my son." Keller threw it in the trash without opening it.